Hi, Mike. Thanks for being with us today.
Great to be here again.
We appreciate you speaking on behalf of Educational Preparedness for 1D. Can you tell us a little bit about the work you do with United Way?
Sure. At the United Way, as you know, we've moved from funding all sorts of organizations to really determining with the community where we can have the biggest impact. And what we heard was education is a big priority. And instead of attacking lots of issues, we focused on two. Moving kindergarten readiness rates from about 50% of kids enter kindergarten ready to learn, move that up to 80% over 10 years, and to move graduation rates in 30 schools from 40 and 50% to at least 80% in those schools that are known as dropout factories.
As you know, 1D focuses on 5 priority areas, one of them being educational preparedness. Under educational preparedness, we are also, through the 1D regional scorecard, trying to make sure that people are aware of how we're doing in education, how we're doing in terms of getting kids ready for college and graduation rates, and then looking to find out what is the key work that's happening and what's being done. So on that note, what are the facts that you would quote in terms of the rankings and the statistics? What do we need to know about graduation rates today?
Sure. There are 2,000 high schools across the nation that have graduation rates less than 60% year in and year out. About 70 of these schools are in Michigan, and 30 of them are here in Southeastern Michigan. That's 20 of the high schools in Detroit and 10 in our suburbs. And so in Southeastern Michigan, we at the United Way are committed to ensuring that all 30 of those schools move graduation rates again from less than 60 to higher than 80% within the next 5 years, or that we put those schools on, that we really advocate to shut down those schools and build schools that can't accomplish that.
Do you think the average person in Metro Detroit is aware of what you just told us about graduation rates in schools?
Yeah, I think the average person in Metro Detroit is aware that Detroit's on, even our state, is at the top of just about every bad list you could be on, whether it's obesity, unemployment, education levels. And I think what most people aren't aware of is that there's actually solutions and proven concepts that we just need to bring to scale in order to make this work.
Why is this a regional problem and not a problem that's just a City of Detroit issue?
Yeah, the thing is it's really an American problem, right? Cities, rural areas across the nation, we are failing to graduate the kids, the young people, who are vital to making this a vibrant country, right, a vibrant region. And so again, here in Southeastern Michigan, it's not only the high schools in Detroit, there are 10 high schools in our suburbs that fail to graduate more than 60% of the kids who enter as freshmen 4 years earlier.
For parents and students who might be watching, what is the single most important reason to finish high school?
Here's the thing. If you graduate from college, as opposed to only graduating from high school, you will earn on average $1 million more over the course of your lifetime. So if you're not even graduating from high school, you've effectively limited yourself. You're losing $1 million in income over the course of your life.
For individuals without children or who have grown children and might be watching, why should they care about this and what difference does it make to them?
I don't think you can live in Southeastern Michigan right now and not feel the dramatic and dire impact of our region's failure to graduate kids who are ready to succeed in life. So when you think of all of the jobs that we've lost, of the manufacturing base that's lost, of the brain drain of people just leaving the region, I think you can track that back to thousands of kids dropping out of high school year in and year out over the last generation has created just such a poor economic climate for the jobs that we need here in Southeastern Michigan. So even if you don't have kids, I'm sure you have neighbors that are unemployed. You see houses being foreclosed, and I think that you can track that back to either having a vibrant educational base where kids are ready to learn and succeed in this century, or you don't, and we've got to get that as a region.